How's everyone doing? This is Gabriel Acevedo with Remedy Tree, and let's do a little deep dive on the lyrics of our latest single, Beyond What I Can See. Some of you guys either don't understand all the time what I sing, or just really want to know what I'm talking about with these songs. So I think this one explains itself pretty well, but let's get into it. Made a wish to a star, shed a tear from afar. By the way, I didn't say fart, I said afar. That is the first thing I'm gonna say. So this song is basically, I don't know, it has this feeling of longing, all right? You know, when I was a kid, I had all these dreams about traveling, about being a musician, and about finding, you know, my girl and all this stuff, right? So I would sometimes gaze into the horizon and just think about these things. When I wish to a star, shed a tear from afar, has that feeling of longing, of wanting to be over there and really dreaming about it. The next line talks about patience. Everything has its time. Don't let love pass you by. There's two things in there, patience and jumping on that opportunity when it presents itself. Don't let love pass you by is kind of like you see it, go for it, you know, but everything has its time, so be patient. And then the next line goes into a little bit of my childhood again. Trapped inside a good old town, jumping up and jumping down, peering over the wire fence, father said to be content. My dad he's kind of like a hobbit. He's not a very adventurous person. And when I would talk about my dreams, he would be the kind of guy to be like, all right, slow down. Let's think about this. You know, you need a plan B and all this stuff. So that line is really about, you know, my dad told me, you know, be content with the simple things and don't be overly ambitious. Peering over the wire fence. You know, we grew up on 5 acres with horses all around, and the wire fence just kind of calls back to my childhood there. Good days come and good days go. Why I run, I do not know. There's a place that's calling me beyond what I can see. I think I'm a little bit of a frantic person, to be honest with you. I get a little bit frantic. Okay, so it's like I'm patient for some things, but I'm also get a little frantic sometimes. Why I run, I do not know kind of relates to this feeling of, why am I in such a hurry? Why am I running right now? You know, I don't always know why I'm in such a hurry. And I mean that literally, and I also mean that in a macro level, you know? There's a place that's calling me beyond what I can see. That's obviously the central message of the song, of longing to be somewhere that's right over the horizon. You know it's over there, and you gotta go for it, you know? Kind of the central vibe of the song. You know, I'm running towards a goal that I know is over the corner. I'm a big coffee drinker. I stopped drinking coffee because it was affecting my gut. It was really killing me. Anyway, little sleep and coffee beans, faithfully run this machine. Chugging like an old steam train, record speed through new terrain. That's just kind of more of the same vibe, you know. I'm just going for it, you know. A load of bricks on my back, I carry down the tracks. When I find some solid ground, I will stop and lay them down. It's almost like I have something to do, I have a mission, but that's why, you know, when I find some solid ground, I will stop and lay them down. That also, I think, sounds like, to me, you know, I'm not just gonna lay down some good work on a foundation that's gonna crumble. I wanna find some solid ground and build something that lasts. I think that's what that means, you know? It's funny to look back and dissect these lyrics and not really remember exactly what I was thinking. But that also means, you know, sometimes I'm just spitting lyrics and it comes from the heart, and I don't always know what it means because it comes from such a profound place, you know? Prayers from my mother. As I left my home, I begged my brother not to leave me alone. My mom is, there's nothing bad to say about my mother. I mean, she's an absolute beautiful person, and she's prayed for me my whole life. And there's probably things that haven't happened to me because she was on her knees praying, and it's an absolutely amazing blessing to have her. And my brother used to play music with me, and I really wanted him to make a career with me, but he left me. He went and became a firefighter. So that's what that line is. I begged my brother not to leave me alone. Obviously, it's a kind of an exaggeration. He's not left me alone, but he did musically. So that's what that line is there for. And then the next line kind of talks about more unknowns. And at this point, I speculate, because most of it's a haze. I think I found my way, and I hope that you will stay. It's a little bit more of that. I'll go back to my brother. My brother growing up was always very like, man, I'm gonna do this. You know, he was so sure about his trajectory. I was quite the opposite. I knew what I wanted as a feeling, but it was hard to picture it in HD. Like I could see it, but I couldn't. I feel like right now, it's almost more clear than it's ever been, but it's not all there. It's not all there. It's like I'm going towards something that I know I need to go towards, but it's hazy, and I don't know if I'm gonna trip and fall, but I'm running full steam. That's what that line is for. I hope you enjoy the song. I hope you find some meaning in it, and it's inspiring to you. I hope you you find some joy in it. What do you think? Let me know what you think of these lyrics. Man, it's been an absolute blast putting these songs out with Mountain Fever Records, and we look forward to releasing new music. See you guys soon.